today the Commission is launching a proposal to outlaw unfair trading practices in the food supply chain. This proposal is fundamentally about fairness and about the Commission responding to difficulties that citizens face in their everyday working lives. Unfair trading practices are practices which run contrary to good faith or fair dealing. For too long, an undue burden has been placed on the weakest link in the chain, and in most cases this is the farmers and the small and medium-sized food companies. With today's proposal, we are seeking to protect the weakest link in the chain, thereby strengthening the food supply chain as a whole. Because as the saying goes, any chain is only as strong as its weakest link. For example, is it fair that large corporations leave small producers waiting for months and months on end for payments? This is not fair and must end. Is it fair that farmers are sending truckloads of produce to distributors only to be told at the last minute that half the produce is not needed? Is it fair and right that this perishable produce is then thrown onto the growing mound of food waste across Europe at the expense of hard-working farmers? So these proposals are targeted not just at farmers and SMEs, but at tackling the broader food waste crisis across Europe. Buyers will have to become smarter and more responsive to consumer demands when they can no longer load the risk and cost of food waste on producers. A more ordered and well-governed food supply chain in the context of a market-oriented common agricultural policy is in the interest of all actors in the chain, not least consumers. Today's proposal is step 2 of a 3-step process to strengthen the position of the producer in the food supply chain. As European farmers have moved from a system of price support to full insertion in the global marketplace in recent years, it is necessary to ensure that they are subject to fair play. Accordingly, step 1 of the 3-step process occurred last December, when the Parliament and the Council agreed to make it easier for farmers to organise and bargain with downstream suppliers in the omnibus. Step 2 is today's proposal to outlaw unfair trading practices, and step 3 will come later in the year, when it is my intention to bring forward improvements to market transparency.